Hello everyone, welcome to our channel CUET by Dream University. So today I'll be discussing theories of self, Freud, Cooley and Mead. So this will be the sixth lecture for the sociology crash course. And before that, I have already discussed topics on socialization. And this particular topic is in continuation with the last class that I took on socialization because theories of self, especially by Freud, Cooley, and Mead, are in a direct correlation with the socialization process. All right. So if you have still not watched the earlier videos, you can go through them, and then it will be easier to relate to these theories. And this is one of the most important topics for CUET-PG, and there are a lot of questions that are being continuously asked since last 3-4 years from this section, because this topic will also be relating to the symbolic interactionism, and and anyway these theories are extremely important. All right, so I will advise everyone to pay attention to it. And if you have any doubts, whether in this topic or on any other topic that I have covered earlier, you can always approach me through the Telegram link, or you can also contact through the WhatsApp number that is given. All right. And also, if there are any queries regarding the pattern of question patterns or the syllabus or preparation strategy, there will be free webinars. You can ask me there. And also, if you have any problem solving the tests, right? So, full test series have been started. There are full tests containing 75 questions each, and there are also short tests for every class. Okay, that I upload after every class. So if you want to join those test series, you can do so. And you can also tell your friends to join, or, so that everybody gets the opportunity to learn for your preparation. I hope you prepare very well for this exam, right? So let us start. So first of all, it's important to understand the concept of self. All right. So what happens is when a person is born, they are only born with some genetic traits or characteristics that they receive from their parents, right? However, which kind of human beings they will become in future, it only depends upon the social interactions that they have, and largely it is dependent upon the process of socialization that the person or individual goes through. All right. So in the last lecture, we saw how this process of socialization, okay, in this, how the individual learns the norms, the values, the culture, uh, the language, the manners, etiquettes from his or her surroundings, from the family, from peer groups, and from elders through this process of socialization, right? And it is in this process that the person is knowing about himself also. Okay, you come to know how you are growing, and there is a direct relationship that is occurring between the external society and the internal self. Okay, so there is a dialogue that is happening, there is an interaction that is happening, that is continuously helping the person to grow, right? And that is continuously forming the person that one is becoming. Okay. So when a person is born, they have a genetic makeup and biological traits that they receive from their parents. However, who they are as human beings develops through social interaction. Okay. only after you interact with people, you know, you know, you learn better the ways of talking, the ways of behaving, and also you get to know about your own self, right? So so the entire thing is dependent upon social interactions. All right. So many scholars in both psychology and sociology have described the process of self development as a means of understanding how the self becomes socialized through progressive stages. So how does this self emerge? ठीक है, तो ये सेल्फ है क्या, ये सेल्फ है क्या और ये सेल्फ डेवलप कैसे होता है, इंटरैक्शन से कैसे होता है, हाउ डज सोसाइटी अफेक्ट द पर्सन and how is it made? So, this is very important to understand. So, what is self? Self refers to a person's distinct sense of identity. It is who a person is for themselves and who they are for others. Right? For instance, अगर मैं आप लोगों को ये कहूँ कि आप अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस करो, ठीक है, तो सेल्फ, तो how are you going to introduce yourself? What is your identity according to you? Okay, so it can be anything. For example, you are a student, you are a CUET PG aspirant. Okay, this is something that I know. But apart from that, there will be other things also that you might associate with yourself. ठीक है, कि you might have different hobbies, you might have different interests, you might be good at certain things, and you might enjoy certain things, and you might have a certain way of talking, you might have a certain way of dressing up, your personality would be very vibrant. But these are things which you would know the best, right? कि आप खुद के बारे में ही सबसे बेटर समझोगे कि आप कैसे हो, right? So it is who a person is for themselves. आप what how you will have to think कि how do you think of yourself. When I say कि you introduce yourself, so it means that you will have to think कि who do you think you are, right? And how do you associate which qualities you associate with yourselves, or be it positive or negative, whether you get angry at some times, or which are the times when you become happy, or so on and so forth, etc. There could be a lot of things, right? So that is the self. It is a person's distinct sense of identity, and this is something that you think of your means think it on your own, right? आप अपने बारे में क्या सोचते हो और आप खुद को किस नजरिए से देखते हो, ठीक है, आप खुद को कैसे देखते हो, ये है आपका सेल्फ, राइट? So the self is the individual person from his or her own perspective. Now this is very important. You are looking, मतलब कोई और आपको, आपके पेरेंट्स आपको किसी नजरिए से देखते होंगे, आपके सिबलिंग्स आपको किसी नजरिए से देखते होंगे, आपके फ्रेंड्स आपको आपके बारे में कुछ हद तक जानते होंगे, बट आपके बारे में एक कंप्लीट नॉलेज सिर्फ आपको होगा, है ना? एंड दैट सेल्फ, you must be aware of yourself, of your qualities, about your say characteristics, about your likes, dislikes, completely. Only you will be knowing about it. So that awareness about your own identity is defined as the self, right? And this self has been talked about or defined by different sociologists in different ways. Like, तो हम सोशियोलॉजी में हम पढ़ते हैं इंडिविजुअल्स, राइट? इफ यू रिमेम्बर सोशल स्ट्रक्चर में हम पढ़ते हैं सोशल ग्रुप्स, सोशल इंस्टीट्यूशंस, एंड रोल एंड स्टेटस ऑफ इंडिविजुअल्स, राइट? हम इंडिविजुअल्स को पढ़ते हैं. तो इंडिविजुअल्स को जब हम पढ़ते हैं तो इंडिविजुअल्स खुद के बारे में क्या सोचते हैं और दुनिया के बारे में क्या सोचते हैं, ये दोनों सोशियोलॉजी का स्कोप और नेचर में आता है, राइट? तो एक इंडिविजुअल का जो सोच है रिगार्डिंग वंस ओन सेल्फ, ये भी इन्फ्लुएंस होता है फ्रॉम द एक्सटर्नल सराउंडिंग, ठीक है? वॉट understanding I have about myself is very much dependent upon the society or the interactions that I have in the society. ठीक है, मेरे बारे में जो भी मैं जानती हूँ ये इन्फ्लुएंस होता है फ्रॉम द सराउंडिंग, एंड दैट दिस इज व्हाट these theories are mainly going to talk about.